Want to thank y'all for tuning in to Southern Crappie Rods. We're going to do a little bit something out on the limb tonight because of the corona. You know, stay at home like I go out and eat anyway, but I don't. But I got the little woman. This is Miss Trudy. As everybody around the Carolinas and all, she used to fish tournaments with me. They always called her Miss Trudy, but when the grandboys come along, she quit fishing. So she's going to walk through you how we're going to do this southern fried crappie. So
plain and simple.
Mima, I'll take it away.
Few ingredients. I use the House of Autry seafood breader and tender baked white cornmeal mix. And I usually do just half and half. This is like a half a cup scoops. I've already got a half a cup of the seafood breader. How many are we gonna do? Just a few?
Just enough to show them how you cook this stuff.
So I really don't measure that. Precise, and then salt and pepper. Pepper.
That's just salt and pepper to taste, right?
Yes. Then I usually salt it after we fry it. Just kind of shake it up. Okay, I'm just using regular canola oil. You can use any type of oil that you're familiar with frying. Canola oil just works best for me with my cast iron skillet. And I usually test my oil to see if it's hot enough by sticking a toothpick in my cast iron skillet. And if it
is there anything else besides a cast iron skillet to cook fish in?
No, not for us.
There you go.
Take just a little bit for it to heat up. So I'm kind of shaking this all together. And here's our fillet of crappie that my husband cleaned.
We freeze them in water. We put them in quart bags. I generally like to do 7, and I like to do 14. People ask me a lot of times, man, you throw them fish back. I do. I only keep what I need to eat, and we eat fish about once a week. It's me and my wife and my grandboys. We generally eat on Friday night. They're out of town, so we're frying it tonight. I said I'm going to do a video to show you how we're going to cook these crappie.
Just put them in here and shake them up. Make sure they're coated really good. And you want to shake off all the excess so it won't gather up and burn in the bottom of your frying pan. See? Yes, you want to make sure your grease is good and hot. Not turning on the exhaust because
can you hear that? And you got about a half inch of
any kind of oil.
It's canola oil. You don't have to use peanut oil. You don't have to. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's probably good, but if you're from the South, as long as it's grease. There's so many different ways when people talk about eating crappie. I mean, have you seen Forrest Gump? There's crappie gumbo, there's fried crappie, there's baked crappie, there's crappie patties, blackened crappie. And by the way, don't try that. I tried a recipe I got off the internet and I had to throw that mess away. You know, so many different ways, and they're all good. I like them good. But one thing about it, and I'm just going to tell you, put it in a pan of grease. Fried crappie is the best that you can possibly eat, and most of you fellas out there agree with me. Now, how long we're going to cook this?
Until it gets golden brown. It just varies on the size, so you just kind of have to fry fish so long, and you just kind of know when it's ready.
And I catch big fish. So generally 2 to 3 minutes on the side. And if the crappie is easy,
it doesn't smell up your kitchen like everybody says.
And a lot of people say, oh, I can't cook. My wife won't let me cook in the kitchen. You know, crappie does not smell. Crappie is a mild fish, mild tasting fish. And don't never turn your church family on crappie because they'll eat you out of house and home once they taste them. But, you know, they're just so delicious once you get hooked on them. And you know, there's so many, you know, I don't eat at fish camps. There's not a fish camp around. Now, this is my personal opinion. There's not a fish camp around, honestly, that tastes as good as this meal that she's getting ready to prepare for me. I'm just telling you what's the truth. But, you know, to each his own. It's the same thing with the steak. You know, I can't get a steak at the steakhouse as good as I can put on my grill and grill. And you know, the price you pay for them. Of course, like I said, when you're eating this delicatessen, you could be argued, a lot of people will argue that it's the best tasting meat in the world, best tasting fish in the world. Some say no, but you can argue about that. But honestly, you know, for the meal that you get, you know, you can't get any better than that for $33 a pound. Most of you guys know what I'm talking about, you know. But the crappie's good, but the experience of catching them is priceless. But we already threw it now. I mean, that's how quick crappie cooks. And you can cook a meal. You know, you ladies out there, and most of you ladies that's watching this video, I'm sure you're gonna, you know, you're gonna get out there and you're gonna cook them too. You don't mind cooking indoors. I just hope you guys ain't got a woman that won't let you cook inside or won't cook inside for you. You know, if you do, go back to some of my videos early, a couple of years ago, where you're talking about a good woman. You know, you need to look at that video real good. Because it's easy, the cleanup is not that bad, and she does not have to spend all day cooking, you know, to prepare a fantastic meal. And honestly, I would rather do this, you know, than to go out to eat. I really would. So we done got 3 pieces cooked already.
Right, you want to plate them?
She's got a fancy eating stuff out here now. You know, but what we're going to do, we're going to sit here and plate this.
You want a baked potato?
Let me take this off. And let me get me some crappie. These things are so good and so tender. And oh man, I'm just telling you what. I eat about 4 pieces. And generally when you're cooking, and I say when you get the trimmings, 4 pieces a person with the trimmings on it, that makes an awful good meal. So let me get in here. Let me put this down.
You want a baked potato?
Yeah, grab me this. Look here now. We're getting ready to have a seafood platter. And this is how simple it is. Now we got to have some slaw. This is homemade slaw. And most of you women out there, y'all know how to do homemade slaw. Now let me cut this. Let me get my butter. Whoa! That's a good woman for you right there, baby. And I just do my butter. Let me set my slaw off like this. Got salt and pepper. Gotta have salt and pepper on you. Baked potato. Just like that. Now just a little bit of butter. Just a little bit of butter. Because really I'm watching what I eat anyway. Let me put this over here. And we'll put this down. Now put my slaw back here. There's my spoon. Now see here, here's my meal right here. This is my seafood platter. And it honestly, 5, 6, 7 minutes to cook this thing like this. And like I said, you know, you can do 14 pieces, which will feed 4 people pretty well, because she doesn't eat for 1 or 2 anyway. Oh crap, the phone's ringing. Hold on. But anyway, you know, you can do 14 people. Yeah, I mean, God, messing up. But anyway, you can do 4 people with the trimmings and all that. And it'll take just a couple of minutes to do it. But anyway, get back over here in the camera. We've got the phone ringing. I tell you what, I should have cut that thing off. But anyway, I hope y'all learned a little bit about this.
Plain and simple.
Plain and simple for the little woman. And just remember, you know, follow me, like my Facebook page, but this is something different that hopefully you guys can talk to your wife a little bit, but if you ever wondered if I do eat them, I do eat them, and how simple it is to cook crappie. Just remember, if you need me, I'm Ed, this is Trudy. It's www.southerncrappierods.com.